and today I've come up with a really delicious and simple milk buns recipe. These milk buns are really soft and they're super simple to make. You can eat it whenever, even tea time, breakfast or dinner. It's just amazing. You can also just brush it with bread or cream or anything you want and it's perfect to go. It's really simple to make and also really delicious. Without any further ado, let's get on to making it. I need to make the dough, and here I have all the stuff needed to make the dough. First, I have half a cup plus 2 tablespoons of milk. This is just warm milk. And then into it we're going to add in 5 grams of yeast, and that is around half a tablespoon. I'm going to add that in. Also add in the sugar. I have 2.5 tablespoons of sugar. So let's just give that a small mix. So that's done. Now we need to pour this mixture into the flour. We don't need to keep it for fermenting or rising. I have 2 cups plus 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. Just mix that really well with a spatula. I have just poured in the rest of the milk. So now let's just start mixing that with the hand. You can also use a stand mixer instead of using your hand. That's going to be easier, but it's okay if you don't have one, you can just do it with your hand. Then you need to add around 2 pinches of salt. So I have kept aside around 2 tablespoons of milk. If you feel that your dough is really hard, then you can go ahead and add that milk. So we have to knead it really well. That's the reason I'm going to transfer this into the countertop. So I have added in the rest of the 2 tablespoons which I kept aside earlier because the dough was a little hard, and now after mixing it, it has become really soft. So I've been mixing this for around 10 minutes right now, and you can see the dough is really soft and it's smooth. So right now you can see the dough is really soft. So now into it we have to add in the butter. So just make a well in between before you add the butter. I've taken 25 grams of butter. I'm just going to put that in between. Now you have to keep kneading it again. So if you have any excess ghee on your hand or on the table, you can just take it up with the dough and knead it again. You need a really soft dough. You should again knead it for around 5 to 10 minutes. You need to knead really well for this dough. This dough needs to be kneaded really well. So that's kneaded really well right now, as you can see. It's really soft and there's a lot of gluten. So now I've made it into a ball. And here I have a ball. So you need to dip the dough really well in the oil, or else it's gonna stick. And also spread it around the sides because it's gonna rise really well. And now all you have to do is cover it with saran wrap. So we need to keep this aside for resting for 2 hours. So right now my dough is ready. It's fermented really well after 2 hours and it's risen like 3 times. All you have to do is remove the saran wrap and put it into your work area. Now you just need to knead the dough again just a little bit so that you deplete any air bubbles. So just knead it a little bit and then make it into a ball. And after making it into a ball, we're going to divide it. If you want, instead of making it into a ball, you can use a weighing scale and weigh each of your dough balls perfectly, or you can just cut it, making a circle, or pinch it out, or you can even eyeball it. I just make it into a big ball and then cut it with a bench scraper. Cut that into half and again into half, so we'll get equal dough. And you need to keep cutting until you have a perfect size ball, like a bun shape and a bun size ball. You don't need it really big, just to your preference. And now I've got around 7 to 8 balls. I've also lined the baking tray with parchment paper. Now you have to do is take these dough and make balls out of it. You need to make perfect shaped balls. And after that you're going to keep it for rising again. So you have to keep it into the tray and make sure you leave a little bit of space between the dough, because we're going to keep it again for half an hour and it's going to rise, and in the oven also it's going to rise again. So leave a little bit of space, and after half an hour you can see these balls have risen really well and they've stuck together. So that's how you want it to be. They should stick together. And now that's done, all you have to do is brush it with some egg wash. And now keep it in a preheated oven of 150 degrees Celsius for around 25 minutes. Or you can just eyeball it. The timing will differ according to your oven. All you need to do is check whether the top of your buns are nice and golden brown, then you can take it out of the oven. So you can see all of these balls are really soft. They're very soft, they're just very spongy, and they're super delicious to eat. Now I'll cut it and show. The inside of it is really soft. The outside is perfectly golden brown. So you can either have it with butter or even whipped cream or any sort of cream you like, even chocolate. It's super delicious with anything, or you can keep some ham or chicken in between it and eat it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope everybody liked this recipe. And if you did, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Also ring that notification bell so that you get notifications when every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching Love Cooking. Bye bye.